Welcome back to Bass Drum Hacks. So earlier, the video previously, I showed you the towel muffle technique for the bass drum head. Really, that's I think all you need. If you have a decent bass drum and your tuning is good, then you really shouldn't use a whole lot more in your bass drum. Let the drum resonate like your other drums do, right? Of course, the bigger they are, the harder they are to tune. So what we're going to do in today's episode is I'm going to show you my technique on how I tune my drums. So before we get started, we're going to take the front head off, and we're going to see what it sounds like on the batter side. So give me a few minutes to take this off. I'm going to set it to the side. This is so what I use to help me with my kick drum is this Dennis Chambers signature stick. So on one side it's a normal stick, and on the other side it's like a mallet. So you can hit your kick like you would using your pedals without having to hook your pedals up. So this is basically my kick is tuned up pretty much on the batter side, at least I think. So I'm noticing a little inconsistency, so I'm going to do a little tweaking here and there. So here we go. Tune down and then back up. Want the punch? Well, is that I want to tune the resonant head, which is the front, to the tone quality that I want. So now that we have the batter head tuned, we're going to put the front heads on, and we're going to finger tight till we get to where we want. To loosen it with my hand, I'm going to loosen it up just a bit. You can see. So in my previous videos, to help you out with tuning and stuff, I've always stated that it's always good to use two keys at one time, especially for your larger drums, but I use them for any drums. So you get equal tension when you're placing your head down. So we finger tightened. So we finger tightened the tom, and now we're going to tune them up a little bit. And here we go. So I'm going to do one full turn, or a half a turn. Per lug. I did that here. everyone but this one. Yeah. That seems a little tighter. I'll loosen that just a little bit. Just how it feels. Now we're going to test again with the mallet. Let's see what it sounds like. Now we're going to hit the see what it sounds like now with the first go around of the front head being tuned. I can tune this down just a tad bit. This one is already tuned down a tad bit. Might bring that front head down just a little bit because there's a little bit of overtone to it. Tuning down and back up. Down and back up. Down and back up. Down, back up. Down, back up. Good punch. Good tone quality too. So remember folks, if your kit sounds good on its own, it will sound awesome once it's mic'd up and you have a good sound guy behind it running the board. He will also appreciate you much better if your drums are tuned properly and they sound good. You'll be one of their favorite drummers at the venue that you play at. I guarantee you that. So here we are. Kit is tuned, ready to go, and hope you learned something. It's always good when you learn something a little bit. So again, what we're gonna go back on as far as things to hopefully you got out of this was make sure that just like as your kick, as with your other toms, that you tune with the in this case the front head on your toms, the bottom head. So your resident head, okay, that's where you tune to get the tonal quality that you want out of your drum. So again, also remember when you tune, use 2 keys instead of 1. So if you're tightening at the same time, you get equal pressure of the head and it'll sit better, and you'll be able to tune quicker and you won't have to go back and forth as much. Another thing to remember is as you're tuning, if one particular area is giving you problems, go to the lug under, behind it on the other side, and that might be the culprit. You might have to tune on that side. So again, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Give me some ideas on what you'd like me to, if you're having an issue and you can't figure out something, send me a note and I'll see if I can do something and make a quick video on it. So again, thanks for all my subscribers for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. See you soon.